So apparently we missed a big amount of news, okay? Huge news. It was right around the time I went on vacation, though, so you can't blame me. But, I'm sorry to say, we have more WAP news to talk about. Candace Owens discussed WAP with everyone's favorite rapper, Benjamin Shapiro, DJ Jazzy Benny. So now we have to watch Candace Owens talk about Cardi B's WAP song, this is the title, and Kanye West's political influence. Can we get some more WAP discourse? Please. Finsexual flag? I don't even know what that is. So here's Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. God damn it.
So let's talk about the culture of music. So we have some agreement.
Let's talk about the culture of music. He can't. I know it's just who he is, but I still feel like he should be able to turn the Shapiro off from time to time. You know what I mean? That's Ben Sharipo to you, Corman. True.
Agreements, and we have some disagreements on the culture of music, famously. So when it comes to the culture of music that is consumed in the black community, obviously rap is at the top of the list. There's obviously a huge gap between the high forms of art that have been created by members of the black community and the rap culture of today. I mean, it's a pretty broad range between Nat King Cole and Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington and, say, Cardi B, who's now, I guess, interviewing the former vice president of the United States.
Wow. I'm sorry. My name's Ben Shapiro, and you aren't being black correctly, okay? Did you know that if you are black in the correct way, you have to listen to jazz and the blues, okay? That's how you are correctly black in my eyes. Ben Shapiro's eyes. High art. Fucking get out of it. Ben Shapiro on the wappening. True.
What do you make of rap culture? Because you have sort of a split opinion on rap culture a little bit. Like on the one hand, you seem to recognize some of the downsides of the messages being purveyed. On the other hand, you've suggested that there are some sort of differential messages in there that might be useful.
Right. So, I mean, there are definitely a minority of rappers who are rapping about things that are actually important. And I grew up listening to Jay-Z. I don't like Jay-Z anymore because of his politics, and I think he's being used and he's become a puppet. But
Candace Owens just out loud said about another person, I think they're being politically used and are a puppet. That's like me saying people that wear corn suits are losers that don't deserve your tier 3 subscription. When obviously I think I'm a loser that does deserve your tier 3 subscription. Just tossing that out there. Just in case.
Growing up listening to his music actually did something different for me when I was a hopeless, impoverished person listening to his music, and he talked about how he made his way out. He wasn't talking about, killing a bunch of people. He was talking about business.
Jay-Z? Jay-Z? James Z? That's not his real name. Do you want some? Oh my goodness. Jay-Z was a famous drug dealer. Famously, Jay-Z dealt drugs. This is like part of his fucking brand. Especially early on. Has she not? I thought she said she listened to Jay-Z. Like, if I like, what? He did a song with Pusha T called Drug Dealers Anonymous. Like, I'm pretty sure What We Do. Am I nuts? We hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40. I can't read this. I'm in the fucking cord suit chat. I can't. He's talking about literally. I can't. Look. I can't play this song. Okay? But I'm just tossing this out there. There's lots of gang banging. There's lots of drug dealing, and there's lots of discussions about the class issues interwoven in that. And Candace Owens doesn't understand any of that shit. Yeah, more cleanest time with on. Yeah. I do not like pants. No one should wear pants. Who's saying that we should wear pants? Selling drugs is absolutely a business, and it's based as fuck. I'm just tossing this out there. Candace Owens doesn't like that shit. Drugs are good, actually. Do drugs if they're legal in your area. The illegality of drugs is really stupid. Abolish pants? True.
And his Black Album, he really talks about how he would not allow an industry to use him, how he understood what his worth was. These things were actually important lessons about business. And it came in a lyrical form, and it was good, right? I would say Kanye West, he's never really written about, like, go out, grab a gat, and just kill people. But unfortunately, today, that's the majority of what rap has become, right?
I'm sorry. Candace Owens thinks the majority of rap in 2020 is gangster rap? Gangster rap was like 2000 to 2008. It's a thing still, but not really. Real gangster rap hit its peak when 50 Cent. That's what I think the peak was. Would you guys disagree? That's what I think the peak of gangster rap was. 1990. Well, yeah, 1995. Well, probably actually, when did NWA? That was earlier, right? When did that come out? That was 88, which was not really gangster rap, but yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Maybe early to mid 90s. Probably till 2008 was really the heyday of it. But the peak for me was Get Rich or Die Trying. Obviously, I'm a white guy. Tupac wasn't really gangster rap, though. Death Row record. Yeah, you're right. DMX was a little bit of that, but NW. No. I mean, fuck that was less of a specific. That's not like a gangster rap song necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's more about, this is a very political song, right? This isn't specifically about like, I'm a gang member and I like that. See, it's about class. This is about class. Now obviously there's some gangster rap stuff going on and a little yikesy verbiage from you boys in NWA, but it was 88. Let's we'll give them a little bit of a pass. You know what I'm saying? So a little bit of a pass. While we're on the subject, if you've never heard Biggie Smalls raps The Navy SEALs copy pasta, you need to. The technology alone is amazing, and it's pretty legitimately good. I have not heard the copy pasta of that. 2000s was fuck rap, like all about sexing and the dancing. I think that's hip hop, not rap, but yeah, maybe. Nerdcore? Uh-oh. Why were we here?
Right, and so I completely agree with your assessment about Cardi B. It is one of the biggest insults. If Black Americans are not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement, for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B. Do we have nothing better to offer? I mean, this would be akin to Donald Trump saying, "I'm going to give no interviews," but he came up and he decided to give an interview to Justin Bieber. right? I mean, which I actually, Justin Bieber, I am sorry. I know you're a Christian man. I don't even want to put you in the same boat as Cardi B. But
Or Donald Trump.
it would be absurd, right? White America would go, what is this? Why are you being interviewed by Justin Bieber? And it's because you're pandering, right? You're pandering. You look at Cardi B's Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person, and if I...
Jesus Christ. How can you say Cardi B is illiterate? She's not like the brightest like person I've ever thought to talk to, but Jesus Christ, she's clearly not illiterate. What the fuck? Jeez, this is fucking gross. Candace Owens is so fucking gross to me, dude. All the time, she's so fucking just icky. She's so icky.
If I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, oh, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, they
You just did that in the middle of an interview.
think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview. Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview,
did you know that Cardi B expressing a political opinion means black people are dumb and should vote for Joe Biden? That's what Cardi B expressing a political opinion. What? Cardi B gets to express political opinions. Again, she's not the most intelligent, like, purveyor of the political discussions, but she still gets to. She still gets, like, why I don't understand this fucking gatekeeping. I have never understood the gatekeeping. Shut up and dribble, you're a basketball player. They're still American citizens, what the fuck? You let James Woods talk about politics. What are you talking about? Like, the right literally celebrates every single celebrity that talks about politics just because they agree with them. What? The Dilbert guy is a great example.
Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? No, Joe Biden, do me a favor. Just one Cardi B lyric.
Wet ass pussy. Nailed it. You know Joe Biden knows all the words to WAP, okay? And then he sneaks up behind you while he says he raps it under his breath. Hold on, let me get some WAP lyrics real quick. I said certified freak, Jack. 7 days a week, Jack. Wet ass pussy, Jack. Make that pull-out game weak. Woo! And then he gets you, and he sniffs you. And that's how you know you got fucking Jode. There's some whores in this house, Jack. Orange Flare, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate you.
He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled and they're saying black people like this person. This is what they're into. And so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with Hillary Clinton when she went on the Breakfast Club and she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's talking about came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning.
Dude. Nobody thinks that old white people don't pander. Do you want to see an example of that as well? Like, holy shit, man. How do you live your life? You're over here being like, Hillary Clinton said she had hot sauce in her bag. But meanwhile, he's like, I love Hispanics. Thumbs up. Taco bowl. How? How are you this way? They always pander. Except for your boy Papa Jaku, okay? In 2024, when I'm old enough to be president, okay? Here's the platform. Don't be a fucking idiot anymore. Stop being a fucking idiot. Papa Jake, 2024, don't be a fucking idiot. Make the signs. Start handing them out. That's the fucking tagline. Tired of it.
It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea
He does eat pizza with a New York with a fork like a fraudulent New Yorker. True.
What she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe black people are stupid.
If you talk to Cardi B, you think black people are stupid. That's Candace Owens' take right now. If you talk to Cardi B, you immediately think black people are stupid. Or maybe Cardi B is not only a vessel to make apolitical people more political, but have you considered that maybe Cardi B, just because she talks different than you, Candace Owens, isn't a fucking bag of rocks? Like, she can have political opinions. I cannot believe you are making me go so hard in defense of Cardi fucking B. I didn't know I cared about Cardi B until I turned this on. I guess I fucking care about Cardi B. Christ. It's so fucking elitist.
And black people that thought, yay, that's a win. No, it's not a win. It shows you that they still believe that you are so stupid that they couldn't find many of the amazing intellectual black people that we have in the world to sit down with and ask them tough questions. An interview with Condoleezza Rice, right? An interview with Larry Elder. Even if you want somebody that is a Democrat, that's fine. There are way more intellectual black Democrats you could have sat down with, yet you chose an illiterate rapper, because that's what she is. She's illiterate.
Well, I mean,
she's not illiterate.
I would have paid money to hear Joe Biden's rendition of Wet Ass. As a popular rap artist myself, whose remix slaps significantly harder than the original.
It doesn't.
I can honestly say that Joe Biden's rendition, I would have paid good money for. So I need to ask you about the Kanye issue. So famously, we had a little bit of a tete-a-tete on Twitter when Kanye came out and he was supporting President Trump, and I said, "Live by the Kanye, die by the Kanye," which mainly me saying, Kanye takes a lot of positions on a lot of different issues, and you got a little bit upset about that, it seemed, on Twitter. So what do you think is the proper relationship between celebrity and politics? Because I am a strict down the line. I think that celebrities have no place in politics unless they actually know what they are talking about on any sort of deep level.
Unless they know what they're talking about on any sort of deep level. Unless they agree with me. Like, what? Mr. I'm gonna let you finish, Mr. I'm a sick fuck. I like quick fuck. Ooh, he is a genius and he knows everything. Wow. You made me read Kanye lyrics, bro. I don't know about this. I don't know about this donation thing. Might start doing this for free just so I can stop being monkeyed around, okay? I'm not your goddamn Anchorman teleprompter fuck you San Diego guy, okay? I'll just sit here and read whatever shows up in front of me, all right? Maybe I do. Maybe you're right.
I understand the impact of celebrity. I understand, but I object to it.
Right.
But you have, I think, a more nuanced version of that. So what's your view on celebrity and politics?
Yeah, with Kanye, I think what I was upset with was that so many people were just dismissing him and calling him crazy, and it's just not fair. I mean, I think I like Kanye. Kanye's a friend. And Kanye is a person that is a billionaire, and I would not take someone, to be like, he's richer than both you and I sitting here combined, right? I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe you're a billionaire, and
this is how these people think. If you have lots of money, you're correct. I guarantee you, Cardi B is worth more than both of them combined. Hold on. Cardi B net worth. It's going to be close. Let's see. Ben Shapiro net worth. It's going to be close. Oh, only 20 million, Ben. Only 20 million. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got 20 mil. Candace Owens. Candace Owens net worth. Let's see. I don't know. Nope. I'm not getting anything here. Every receipt proving Candace Owens is a con artist. True. But how much is she worth? Anti-Trump website, blah, blah, blah. Yes. I do just sit here and read whatever comes up in front of me. Shit! It happened. You bastard. Net worth? $1 million. Oh, 1 million. Oh, she's just a millionaire? Just 20 million? Cardi B net worth? 24 million! Boom! Cardi B is correct. Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens, combined with their facts and logic, cannot, in fact, be more correct than Cardi B. Okay? Just can't be. Belcalis Marlenus Almanzar, also known professionally as Cardi B, is worth $24 million, which is, if my math serves, $3 million better than you. Just saying. Daddy Sume with the 19 months. Yeet! Thanks, buddy. Get fucking destroyed with facts and logic and your puny net worths. Losers. Imagine only being worth a combined $21 million. Cannot relate.
And people keep taking him lightly, and it's been his entire life. Kanye was not coming out telling people how to vote. He never said, vote for this person. He never said, do this. He never said, listen to me, follow me. He simply said, I support the president. And I'm tired of people bullying me, telling me that I can't wear a MAGA hat. And that was such an important message, especially for Black Americans. And maybe I was emotional in my response because it is so hard. You try being a Black conservative amidst Black Lives Matter, right? And go out and say, I support the president, and you will see how you get treated, right?
She doesn't like identity politics, though. Remember, Candace Owens will never bring up the fact that she is a Black person when it comes to politics. Never, ever. She doesn't talk about that. Her book isn't called Blackout. Has nothing to do with the fact that she is Black ever, at all, at any point. Okay?
It's easy. You get called racist. With us, it's ferocious. They want you gone. I mean, they will accuse you of anything. They want you gone. You get death threats. You get all of these horrible things. And here's a guy that's just saying, I'm no longer going to lie about who I support. Not if you don't support him, you're a racist. I mean, we know his wife is not a Trump supporter, despite the fact that she works with them. And I thought this is.
Aren't they getting a divorce? Am I nuts? Kanye West divorce? Question mark. He wanted to divorce her. He issued an apology on Twitter to her. Kim Kardashian is willing to save their marriage. That's big juicy stuff. Juicy stuff, chat.
It's productive. It's a good thing for someone to say, I'm comfortable saying that I'm Black and I'm a conservative in the cultural realm, especially because we know.
Doesn't bring up the fact that she's Black, though, okay? It's irrelevant to her politics.
Most Black Americans have their eyes fixed culturally, that it just sent a huge signal that it's okay to break away from the hive mentality.
Link here, thanks for following.
Now, if Kanye was out there saying, I'd like to inform policy because I'm Kanye West, I'd like to go in, I will now be conducting the interviews, to sit down with Candace to make sure that what they're doing is great, I would have said, I have a problem with that, right? Because that's ridiculous to assume that because you're, a cultural figure, you somehow are now smart enough to be asking.
Candace Owens thinks Black conservatives are like the silver bullet when it means, I know, it means nothing.
Political questions, just pointedly ridiculous. So that was the nuance. He wasn't doing anything that I found to be harmful. He was saying, I support the president.
So I actually agree with that. I think that it's actually a very important thing that Kanye West put on a MAGA hat and basically said, you know what, it's fine, I'm allowed to wear a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
And as someone who's been called a Jewish Nazi for being a Republican,
right.
I certainly understand the perspective of being inside a minority group where it is considered verboten to be on a different side of the political aisle. So
Trump is literally the president. What the fuck you mean? Candace? Candace? I'm against those types of words. Like libtard. Candace. Jake the Snake. I don't know. I just think they're lame. Short Gale, thanks for following. As far as the claims that he is a Nazi, it's more along the lines of you enable Nazis, and you are a fascist. You are an authoritarian fascist. Like, not kind of fascist. His political compass test, if you do it, he's up here. He's up here. Hitler's over here. I'm just tossing that out there. Hitler's over here. He's further right than Hitler. He's just a little less authoritarian. It's wild.
Right.
I'm very glad that happened. I mean, speaking of which, you talk about sort of policy influences. One of the areas in which Kanye and Kim actually did have a policy influence was on criminal justice reform. I know that you were an advocate, also, I believe, of criminal justice reform.
Right.
So I had some difficulty with the criminal justice reform bill that the Trump administration pushed, mainly because I was not of the opinion the criminal justice system is inherently racist. I think there's a case to be made that we should cut back on the drug war, because I think that there are a lot of people in jail for
Ridiculous.
For silly crimes,
Right.
Or crimes that at least they were in jail for too long for. But overall, I'm not of the opinion that that people are being incarcerated for no reason, or that mass incarceration is a serious problem. So where are you on criminal justice reform?
Right.
And do you think that is in effect?
I wonder what Hitler thought on pornography. I don't know. Let's find out. Hitler on pornography. What was the opinion of Hitler regarding pornography? Let's see. A little research reveals the Nazi Party policy on sexuality was somewhat contradictory. This is not surprising. The same thing happened in many fields. Hitler's views were presumably similar to those that the party followed. The core of the Nazi policy was the idea of race as a fundamental importance to everything. An individual's own body was not their own to do with as they wished, but belonged to the German race. Blah, blah, blah. Like most authoritarian groups, Nazis espoused social conservatism and wanted people to stay in very traditional gender roles. With men dominating society, motherhood was viewed as the most important activity for men, serving the race in an equivalence of way men served it as soldiers. However, they didn't try to hide and deny sexuality, but to turn it on their ends in increasing population. So artistic female nudity was a major aspect of Nazi art, while unapproved art with sexual elements was automatically pornography and degenerate art. Unmarried German girls were encouraged to have sex with men, which caused a larger number of pregnancies, seen as a good thing, and spread venereal diseases covered up or blamed on the women. Overall, the policy was an incoherent mixture of social traditionalism and satisfying the desires of men at the expense of women. Yes. That makes sense. That's not necessarily Hitler's view, it is the Nazi Party's view. PK Fire Alpha. Friend isn't always a dog whistle, but they have been using it pretty much, just looking for some friends. Yeah, it's been, like many good things, it has been co-opted by idiots.
Active version of outreach to Black Americans.
I think you can. I don't think there's a dichotomy here. I think you can believe in criminal justice reform without subscribing to the idea that Black people are being put into jail for no reason. I don't believe. I believe both. I do not.
Wait. Is the argument that Black people are put into jail for no reason, or for reasons that should not require jail time? Because that's how I feel.
Good call, baby bird. Good call.
Because they make up a reason. It's not like someone's going, I don't know, just put them in jail. They're going like, you sold some marijuana cigarettes, and the idea is that like that shouldn't be a thing, right? Not for no reason, big dum-dum. Stupid Twitch turned off my notifications. Oh no, Fourth Horseman. That's okay. Thank you for the subby. The 19 months.
Not believe that Black Americans are being put into prison for no reason, but I do believe that some of the harsher sentencing that happened, when Bill Clinton became president, 3 strikes you're out, even if it's 3 small things, 3 strikes you're out, were wrong, and a lot of people were still serving prison sentences because of that.
I like that the only bad things that can happen are the Democrat stuff. She never brings up any of the bad stuff that the Republicans do. Like Jim Crow. Like what?
So I think, it's good to take a look at the criminal justice system. I don't think it's great, and I'm someone who grew up with uncles that were in and out of prison. I know for a fact when you get a kid when they're young and they're in the system, if you can help them get out, like when they leave, they get $50 in a bus ticket, right? What do you expect someone who's been in prison for a year, you give them $50 in a bus ticket to do in their life, right? They usually go back to crime because they have nothing. And so they're...
And they have nothing because what? Because why, Candace? You're so close! Because capitalism. They are literally forced between survival and which means getting capital and dying. So close to understanding.
The way of trying to get ahead is to steal, to rob, do these things. What I loved about
Not to get ahead. To break even, to survive. It's not to get ahead.
what they were doing was creating these transition programs, which were so desperately needed, because you don't want somebody who's desperate dropped back into your community. You want somebody who goes, okay, we're gonna help you find a job, we're gonna help you get on your 2 feet, and that is what I loved and supported about the programming. I do not at all believe that Black Americans are being targeted by the criminal justice system at all. I'm actually staunchly against that. You know, we commit more crimes.
We just commit more crimes. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Well, so that's Candace Owens. Everybody knows and loves her. There's never been any problems with Candace Owens, who is black, but will never mention it. She's never talked about it once. It's not part of her shtick at all. Never been a part of her politics. She does not like identity politics. Not a thing. Don't even talk about it.